Okay, now that you've learned how to log in to your uLearn page, the first thing you'll notice when you come in are there some information about you. Welcome to uLearn, some smart thinking, which is an online tutorial service, and you'll see all these categories, and maybe you'd like to learn about a course. You go on business and say, okay, I really want to know what financial accounting is like, so you can click on that. It'll give you a description. You cannot enroll in the course, but at least it allows you to go in and see what the description is about it. The teacher, you might be able to get some information about the teacher and what courses she teaches and those kinds of things. But basically, when you're at home, the things that you want to concentrate actually are the things on the side, not so much the things in the center. You'll always have a calendar. Here's a directory of your courses that you can get to, upcoming events at the college, union news, those are blocks that are important, navigation, how to get around in your course, your profile settings, and how to get help with technical problems, an important part of your support services that's provided for you. What I want to show you is your home page. My Home is how you go to that. That will list all your courses. It'll kind of list students that are currently online if you're interested. Again, the technology block is there. Union links are there. Some important information on your particular home page that's made for you. Here are your classes. There's information that says, oh, you need to be dealing with some things. Again, my courses over here. I want to show you how to edit your profile just a little bit. I'd encourage you to do that. Encourage you to make some improvements to it, like a user picture. You can actually go out and now use Joe User's chosen to use as an avatar, the bulldog. But you can change and put a whole new picture in by navigating to find that picture, browse, and go where on your computer you've got your picture that you want to use, and put that up as your picture. And let's say I'm going to use, oh, there I am. I'm going to use that as Joe User's picture. I can upload this file, and there it is. And at that point in time, you can update the file. I'm going to delete that file because I don't want to put that up there, and then click OK. One of the other things that you may want to do is put a little thing about interests about yourself. There's some optional things. Don't worry about those. Those are probably not going to be things that you'll deal with. One of the things you may want to consider dealing is in forum subscribing. If you're auto-subscribed, and you will get posts from all kinds of students when they post to a particular discussion forum. If you just flat out don't want to receive any, click on there and no, don't automatically subscribe me to forums. You'll be allowed then to choose whether you want to subscribe. Some forums will just be closed. You can't subscribe. Or some will be forced to be subscribed because they want everybody to get what's going on in that particular. So I'd suggest you to say, no, don't automatically subscribe me. And then you can come down here and update your profile. And then it lists the courses that you're in. It has your picture, talks about your country, all kinds of just basic things that are available for you. We'll go back over to my courses. And here we're going to go into the online learning course. This is your orientation course for you to know how to navigate and work inside uLearn using the learning management system called Moodle. First thing I want to draw your attention to are these different forums. The news forum is simply that. It is where your teacher can post something for you to know about, and you can click on that link and actually go and read that posting. This is just a dummy post. And then notice that there is not a way to reply to that. This is just an announcement. This is not a place for you to ask questions. It's a place for you to read about some things. Now, some of your teachers will elect not to use that as a place for announcement because they want you to be able to interact with that, and I'll explain that in a moment. The other is the social forum. It's just where you can go in and you can add a discussion topic, you can chat with people, you can do anything you want. You just hit add a discussion and put in your subject, test, and put in your discussion thing that you want to put up or a comment that you want to put up, and it automatically defaults that no, I don't want to be notified of new posts in this form. You can override that and say send me notifications of posts in this form. That's entirely up to you. And then you're going to post it to the form. Okay. And generally, it takes about 30 minutes for things to be posted so that students can see them, because it gives you an opportunity, if you want to go back in and make an editorial change to it, you can go back in and change it, add whatever you'd like to do, and that gives you time to do that before anybody actually sees your post, in case if you did a, oops, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to use the breadcrumb trail to go back to our online learning course. The next one that you'll work with is the private thread. The private thread is exactly that. It is a separate little group. It's just you and your teacher. And if I go to add a new discussion topic, I can say anything I want to my teacher, and that teacher will only get that message, and he or she will be able to reply to you. You notice it says everyone is subscribed to this forum because we want you to get emails and notifications from your teacher so that you know that something has been posted. We'll post it to the forum. Okay, and again, you have 30 minutes to edit that in case you don't want your all of a sudden you go, oh man, I just said something really stupid, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to delete that post. Okay, and then your teacher has the same capacity on his or her view of the course. He can select, or she can select, to send just to you an announcement. Or the teacher can select to send an announcement to everybody, so the entire class can get the announcement. The advantage of that is if you have a question to that, you can ask that question. Nobody else is going to see your question about it. You didn't understand the announcement. So some of your teachers will use the private thread form, or what we call the PT, to communicate with you on everything. So just be aware of that. Now I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to actually be logged in over here I'm going to log in as a teacher. Okay, and what I'm going to do is log in as me, and I'm going to go to that class, and I'm going to send Joe an email using the discussion board. And so I'm going to go to my courses, which I got lots of them. It's online learning is what I want to deal with. And I'm going to go to the private thread, and I'm going to send it to Joe user. Okay, I could have had a whole list of students. I'm going to hit test just to put something in here. Your teacher can even send you files if they want to for you to take a look at, maybe a review of something. I'm going to go to Joe user, post to the forum, and again, it will take about 30 minutes for that to show up over at Joe user's mailbox. "30 minutes later, Joe will receive an email from me saying that I have posted an item for him on his private thread discussion. He go check inbox, and it's not there. Don't forget this notion of Microsoft Outlook clutter. You want to go to the clutter box. There is that email. And here it is from me. The body of the discussion or posting will be there. Do not reply using email. It doesn't do anything. It just doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't get posted on the board. You can click on reply here, and that will take you to uLearn, and it will take you right to the discussion forum. It may ask you to log on your way there, but that is clearly one way. My suggestion, if your teacher's emails are showing up in clutter, that you say that they're not clutter. So from now on, they will show up over here in your box, okay, as not clutter. And of course, if you don't want it any longer, you can simply keep the check mark in there and delete it, and it's gone. Okay, now let's go back over to the course where Joe says, oh, okay, maybe he just thinks I'm going to go check on the private thread forum and see what I've got. Ah, look at this. I have a posting from my teacher. I can hit the discussion, and I can read it, and Joe can reply. And when Joe replies, it goes strictly right back to the teacher or teachers of your course. So he can hit reply, and it's about the email or the message that he sent called test, and you can thank him or do something nice. I'm just kidding. For the information. Okay, now once again, the teacher may elect to use this as their primary forum for making contributions to all students or announcements to all students. So you can still respond even if it's a posting that went to all the students. So this kind of gives you an overview of the 3 basic kinds of forums that you'll experience right away in your homepage of your course. The news forum, social forum, private thread forum. All right, that was a little bit about forums, a little bit about how to customize your personal homepage.